So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Karan, you're watching Tech-x-eon, and today we are going to discuss that how often a smartphone must be changed. So stay tuned and let's gear up. So before changing your smartphone, you initially have some ideas in your mind. You might be looking for updates, you might be out of storage, you want an increase in RAM, you must be bored with your camera optics. So these are some of the points that need to be considered. So we'll take them one by one. So let us first look into the updates. A new Android update is floated by Google in the last quarter, I think, of the year, and each and every year, and that is why some of the phones out there gets a new update and some don't. Well, it is decided by the OEM or the manufacturer that they want to deliver it to their customers, to some specific phones, or to all the phones that they have. But only few phones are able to get the new update that is available by Google along with the new security patch. The next parameter is when you're out of storage. So I'm talking about the internal memory. Well, you're aware of the fact that most smartphone manufacturers and OEMs are focusing on hybrid SIM tray, due to which you're able to switch into only two dual SIMs or a SIM plus an SD card. Well, most of the phones out there in flagship devices don't even have the dual SIM capabilities. So to look into this, some manufacturers have started giving a 2+1 tray, which is basically very good for the customers. But those who are running out of storage, they see that most of the manufacturers, they give an upgraded version. For example, if you are at 60, you're considering 64 GB, they also provide you an option of 128 GB internal memory, but that costs around in Indian rupees around 2000 rupees more when compared to the base version. So this can be a primary factor when you're looking for change in smartphone. Apart from this, increase in RAM capacity when you are much more hooked to multitasking also plays a vital role in affecting your decision to switch to another smartphone. Next factor or parameters that you can consider while changing the smartphone are the camera optics. So with the advancement in technologies, in 2016 we don't have an option for dual cameras. So we don't have an option of portrait mode enabled on smartphones, which was basically a major feature in DSLR. In 2018 onwards, we saw triple camera setup where there were three cameras. So the third one was dedicated for a wide angle camera, right, a telephoto lens. So all these cameras basically got the customer's attention, and that is why more and more manufacturers are employing these camera setups in their new smartphones. So this is one of the vital reasons and major reason why you need to switch to another level of smartphone. Okay, we come to the next point, that is the change in motherboards or change in processors. So with the advancement in technology, you can see the companies like Qualcomm and MediaTek, Huawei, they're coming with new chipsets which are basically 10 to 15% or even 25% faster than the previous generations. If you take an example of Snapdragon 675, which is currently the best mid-ranger out there, it is around 15% more efficient when compared with the Snapdragon 660. This is due to the fact that it is built on a 11 nanometer platform as compared to a 14 nanometer platform of the Snapdragon 660. So with these kind of innovations, the user gets a better experience, a faster processor, a good multitasking. So while considering to change your smartphone, this plays a very good role. So the last point is the batteries. The lithium ion or lithium polymer batteries that are installed in your phones are non-removable, and you very well know that it is very difficult to remove them and to replace a new one. But it's a matter of fact that lithium ion batteries tend to retain only 80% of charge over which they were built. For example, if you take the 2000 mAh battery, so 80% of which would be around say 1600 milliamperes. So after 1 year or so, it would lose around 300 to 400 mAh for charging purposes. That is right, you get it right. The total effective capacity now would be around 1700 mAh or so. So you would notice a degradation in the battery life, and that is why the consumer tend to switch to a new smartphone. So I think I very well made it clear to you guys that when you should switch to a new smartphone, and I hope it cleared all your doubts. So if you do end up liking the video, please share it, subscribe to my channel Tech-x-eon, and please do like the video. Thank you guys.